Do you ever find yourself struggling to make conversation with strangers or even the people closest to you? Do you feel like your words fail when you're trying to make connection and create meaningful relationships? It's time to stop feeling inadequate and start mastering the art of effective communication. High value men know that the way you talk to people can make or break your social and professional relationships. You have the power to build trust and create meaningful bonds with people you interact with. You don't have to be a master communicator to be a high value man. All it takes is a little practice, the right attitude, and the willingness to learn new strategies. With the right guidance, you can learn to talk to anyone and make a lasting impression. By the end of this video, you'll see 11 effective communication strategies high-value men use to engage with anyone they meet. Number 11. Listen more than you talk. Communication is key to success in any relationship, be it professional, personal, or social. But if you want to be the kind of man that people respect, you need to learn how to communicate effectively. While some may think it's all about the words you say, the truth is that effective communication is much more than that. High-value men know that communication involves listening more than talking. Listening is essential for understanding others, building trust and credibility, and fostering a connection. By listening more than you talk, you demonstrate that you respect others, that you value their opinion, and that you're interested in what they have to say. High-value men understand that communication is about more than just words they say. It's about understanding, connecting, and building a relationship. Number 10. Use body language to your advantage. Ever heard the phrase, "It's not what you say, it's how you say it"? That's because body language can be just as powerful a tool as verbal communication. Use it to your advantage. Take, for example, a high-value man meeting someone for the first time. He might be nervous and not know what to do, but he can show you that he is in charge by the way he moves. He can stand tall with his shoulders back, make eye contact, and offer a firm handshake. These simple yet powerful nonverbal cues can make a lasting impression and help him stand out in any conversation. Number 9. Speak with confidence and clarity. Confidence and clarity are keys when it comes to making an impression with your words. In order to master the art of communication, it's important to focus on using clear language, speaking at a steady pace, and projecting your voice. Start by making sure you are speaking with the right tone and inflection. This will help the listener stay engaged and understand the key points of your message. It's also important to avoid using filler words such as and like, as these can detract from your message. Now, take the example of an important meeting where you need to make an important point or persuade others of a particular idea. If you don't speak with confidence and clarity, you won't get the attention or respect of your peers. By speaking with confidence and clarity, you can show that you are serious and that your ideas are worth listening to. Number 8. Make contact when communicating. A powerful way to connect with anyone you meet is to make eye contact when communicating. Eye contact is a sign of respect, confidence, and attention. It also conveys your message in a more effective and powerful manner. A simple glance can make all the difference in how others perceive you and make them more likely to listen to what you're saying. For example, a professor delivering a lecture will make a better impression if they make eye contact with their students. It makes the students feel noticed, respected, and valued. The professor can tell if the students are paying attention and getting the most out of the lecture by making eye contact with them. In short, making eye contact when communicating is a powerful way to ensure your message is heard. Number 7. Show respect for the opinions of others. Respect is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. When engaging in conversation, it's important to show respect for the opinions of others. Respecting the opinions of others helps keep the lines of communication open and encourages people to share their ideas. For example, if someone expresses an opinion that contrasts with your own, take the time to listen and understand their point of view instead of attacking them. Respecting other people's ideas means actively listening to them and being open to different points of view. Doing so can help build bridges and create meaningful conversations. Respect is the foundation of any good relationship, and it's important to show respect for other people's ideas in every conversation. Number 6. Use humor appropriately. Lighten up any conversation with humor. Use it appropriately to make a connection. It can help break the ice, lighten a tense conversation, and show confidence and relaxation. To use humor appropriately, choose a joke or story that you know is appropriate to the situation, and make sure you don't say anything that could be seen as offensive. For example, if you're introducing yourself to someone, you could tell a funny story about something that happened to you recently. This will help break the ice and demonstrate to the other person that you're at ease in the conversation. Number 5. Avoid talking too much about yourself. Do you ever feel like you can talk and talk but never get anywhere? It's a common problem, and if you're a high-value man, you need to learn how to communicate effectively. One effective way to do this is to avoid talking too much about yourself. When it comes to socializing with new people, talking too much about yourself is an easy mistake to make. It can be tempting to share all your best stories, but it's important to remember to let other people talk also. Asking questions and listening to the answers is a great way to show that you're interested in what the other person has to say. For example, try to avoid going into too much detail about your accomplishments or boasting about your successes. Instead, focus on topics that will spark interesting conversations and allow you to get to know the other person better. Number 4. Keep conversations focused on topics that everyone can relate to. When it comes to good conversations, focus on topics that everyone can relate to. Whether you're talking to a stranger, a colleague, or a family member, talking about relatable topics can help build stronger foundations. For example, if you're talking to someone you just met, it may be best to bring up shared interest, current events, or even your favorite movies, so you can ensure the conversation is interesting and fun for both of you. Also, avoid topics that could be seen as controversial can help you keep the conversation light and fun. Number 3. Be open-minded. Having an open mind can be the gateway to making meaningful connections with anyone. This couldn't be truer when it comes to having conversations with people. Being open-minded when talking with someone allows you to connect with them on a deeper level and learn something new. For example, if you're talking to someone who has a different political or religious view than yours, try to keep an open mind and see the other person's point of view. Doing this will allow you to have a meaningful conversation and learn something that you may not have considered before. Being open-minded allows you to have a richer and more fulfilling conversation, which can be a great way to connect with new people. Number 2. Be direct. Be direct. When it comes to communicating with anyone, being direct is the most effective way to get your message across. Being direct doesn't mean being rude. It simply means that you should be straightforward in expressing what you have to say. When you are direct, you avoid any potential confusion and are able to get to the point quickly. For example, if you want to ask your boss for a raise, you should be direct about it. Instead of beating around the bush, you should clearly state what you are asking for and why. Being direct doesn't have to be intimidating. It can actually be quite empowering. High-value men know that being direct is the best way to communicate. They recognize that being direct can help them get their message across quickly and effectively. By being direct, they can avoid any potential misunderstandings and get what they want with minimal effort. Number 1. Speak slowly and clearly. Slow and steady wins the race is a phrase that can be applied to communication. Speaking slowly and clearly is one of the best ways to ensure you're getting your message across. Not only does it make it easier for others to understand you, but it also projects confidence and helps to build trust. For example, if you're presenting an idea to a group of people, it's important to enunciate each word clearly and explain the points slowly and logically. This will help ensure that everyone is on the same page and there is no confusion about what you're trying to say. Speaking slowly and clearly is a great way to establish yourself as a confident communicator, and it also helps to build meaningful relationships with people around you. The purpose of this video was to show you how high-value men talk to anyone. You'll learn that high-value men talk with confidence, pay attention, and are present, listen carefully, and ask questions to have meaningful conversations. They also focus on delivering value to their other person. By following these steps, you can start to become a master communicator. You'll be able to build strong relationships with anyone you meet. Your conversations will become more meaningful, and you'll be able to have productive conversations that increase your value in the eyes of others. Now, leave an honest answer in the comment section below. Which strategy will you employ for yourself? We would love to hear from you. Now, You need to watch the recommended video you see on the screen right now. It will show you how high-value men always stay confident. Make sure you watch it now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.